I thought I would just share my story about my very second Harley-Davidson. I sold this about 4 years ago, so this video is about 4 years old. And I seen it pop up on my memories, and I don't think I've ever put this on YouTube. And I wanted to share it with you guys just to show you my bike. Give you the story on my very second Harley-Davidson. First one didn't last long. I made too much money on it, sold it. But this one we enjoyed, as you will see. I'm going to tell you a little story about this motorcycle here. It's a 1988 Harley-Davidson Softail FX ST. It's the second Harley-Davidson I ever owned. Vicki and I put many miles on this. We bought it in Salt Lake. It was a couple years old. Bikes were hard to get. Amaro painted it, and he did a fine job. It won lots of awards. Rode it to Sturgis for quite a few times. Also, Kelly Lee and I went down to Laughlin on it. My cousin Tricia sat on the back for pictures. These two girls posed on it. The bike itself got put in a calendar. Another bike show with Amaro's paint. My friend Miriam, she's my Facebook buddy. I loved the paint job so much, I painted a lot of bikes the same way. Then I added these Corbin bags to it. I liked the shape it gave it. Didn't much care for the use of the bags, but it looked good. Every part on that was picked out or made by myself and applied by myself. I rebuilt the motor many times. My son actually came and rode with me, as you can see him in this photo. But as soon as I quit letting him ride the bike and paying for everything, he quit coming around. Eric bought this bike. He rode it to the coast. We had a great time in 2007. He decided to change it to a color that matched his rig. Then he left it in storage for a couple years, got it out, then got it back in storage for another 3 years. That's when we decided that he really didn't want to ride it anymore, and it was going to just waste away sitting in the trailer. So we put it up for sale. We had a few people look at it. One person tried real hard to get the loan, but finally one guy came up with the cash. He's seen it on the internet where it was for sale. He lives in Twin, but he's a truck driver, and he was in Burbank at the time. He liked it so much, he had his parents come over and pay me the money because the first guy couldn't get the loan. But I think the guy that has it now is going to appreciate it. What it is I'm going to lose this bike. It's been around me since 1990. A lot of work was gone in on it. Lots of work. Rebuilt it quite a few times. Survived a fire. Had the motor rebuilt many times. I didn't have it built. I built it. So many things I've done to this bike, I don't even want to talk about it on the camera here. But I sold it to Eric. Eric apparently is scared to ride it or something. I don't know why he's not riding it. But he's let it set for the last 3 years. And I think he let it set for 2 years before that. And unfortunately that time was even out in the snow and the rain and everything with a cover over it. So, does he appreciate it? No. So this 1988 FXST Softail, which was the sister or brother to the one Irish had. Is going to be sold today. I have 2 people coming supposedly with cash, but you never know that. How that will work out until they got their cash in your hand. But they both seem very interested in it. One's trying to get a loan. I don't think that'll happen. The other one has cash. So, this will probably be the last movie I take of the bike. Maybe even the last photos. But that's what it is. Gonna miss it. But I'm happy somebody's gonna get it and enjoy it. I don't think there's much wrong with it other than Eric didn't wire up the lights for some stupid reason. So, that's it from the hog shed about the second Harley I ever owned. It was a good bike to me. Never let me down. Goodbye, old friend. Now, it is at Rob's shop, getting all checked out after sitting for 3 years. I may just miss this bike. I don't know. I hope it goes into good hands. Well, the kid bought the motorcycle, took it to that shop, got it all fixed up. Before he even got home, it was ready for him. I think he quit his job once he got home. I know he hopped on the bike and he did Route 66 with that motorcycle. Lots of pictures of it somewhere, traveling down the highway of Route 66. It got to do what it was built to do, travel. Hope you enjoyed this little short story.